Welcome to the new Picklist Manager training. This training will briefly go over the new features added to the Picklist. For more in-depth information, please refer to the Picklist Manager article on the Help Center. The first thing to note is that the Picklist is no longer located in Location Summary under the Inventory tab, but rather under the Product menu at the top of the screen. Selecting Picklists will bring up the Picklist Manager, where you can easily manage all your pick lists for each location on one page. You can see a list of locations on the left side of the manager that are able to be selected to pick from. Selecting these locations and pressing Apply will load them into the manager. Clicking on the Filter tab brings up new parameters to search by. For example, you can filter by driver to see which pick orders that driver has been assigned to. Now let's take a look at what we can do once we have a location selected and loaded into the Picklist Manager. We're going to select all the locations in the Picklist Manager via the Select All button. Now that the location has been selected, indicated by being highlighted in blue, we have a few options at the top of the screen. We can export the Picklist, refresh to pull new inventory values based on our current needs, push to inventory or send to Lightspeed if Lightspeed is enabled. We'll push the order to inventory or send to Lightspeed just as it would before. With the new Picklist update, you now have the ability to select multiple locations at once and push them all at the same time. Let's click on Plan Picklist. From here we can now view the Picklist as well as make adjustments if needed. If you need to add another product to your Picklist, you can simply click on the Add Product button. From this screen, select the products you want to add and click on the Need column. Enter the value you want to bring to the market. Click on the Preview to see which products will now be added to your pick list. Once confirmed, click on Add to apply the changes. The History button will let you view previous pick lists that were performed, and Refresh will pull in new inventory levels from the market and update the Picklist values. Now we're going to return to the Picklist Manager main screen. And let's click on Scheduling. Choose a location from the left and click Apply. From this screen, you'll be able to set service days and Picklist preferences per service day, assign routes to locations, and also choose route drivers. Keep in mind that this is not automating your Picklist to be pushed out on the selected days. The Picklist will still need to be pushed through manually. This feature is not required, and you can choose not to use it if desired. For more information on route scheduling and plan versus Picklist preferences, please reference the Picklist Manager article on the Help Center. Once the schedule has been finalized, click on Save to confirm changes, or Cancel to discard them. We're going to click Cancel and confirm the pop-up. Another new feature that has been added is the ability to set a static order. Go to the Location Summary page and scroll down and click on Products. Click on the striped bar to unhide the static order field. You can enter in a number which will make this product appear on the pick list at all times, regardless of the current on-hand inventory. This can be beneficial if you know you always want to bring a set amount of a specific product to the location. Next, we have a few new Picklist actions to choose from. Hide from Picklist will cause a product to not appear on the pick list, regardless of the quantity needed. This is useful if you're phasing out a product in your market. +1 cases needed will now give you the ability to choose items needed or cases needed, which will either show you how many individual units you need or how many cases are needed. When cases needed is selected, we now see a rounding option. This will help you determine how many cases you will be bringing to the market. Typically, the nearest case option is chosen, which will tell you to bring the nearest case up or the nearest case down. And finally, we can go to Admin Routes, where you can now associate a driver to a route, so you know which driver are assigned to each route. Note that these new features are optional and you can still do pick lists exactly as you did before. Simply navigate to the new location of the pick list manager, select a location, and perform the pick list actions as you did before. If you have any questions about the new pick list manager features, please refer to the article on the Help Center.